Okay. All right. Well, hello and welcome. Freaking welcome and hello, you guys. Today is Thursday, which means that it is vlog day. We are live right now. Everything you're seeing right now is actually happening right now. We're live. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for letting me do some experimenting. Again, it's something, I don't know. I always do it on this YouTube channel. Last week we had some edited vlogs and I got to hang out in the chat, and truly and honestly, a lot of fun. A lot of fun hanging out in the chat. You guys have fun in the chat, and I liked being in there and, you know, talking and typing and goofing off, and it was just, you know, I had a lot of fun. Doing those two vlogs the last 2 weeks reminded me again why I can't do that every week. It's a lot. It's a lot to shoot like an hour and a half worth of video. It's a lot to edit that down. As fun as it was, we're live. We're live and tuck in. Here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do all the segments tonight. We're going to do as many of the segments as we can tonight. You know, there's always some segments that are going to fall off because I just have a feeling, tuck in tonight. I think this is just going to be a long vlog. I think it's time to just do a real marathon vlog. I have a lot of mail. I have a lot of news. We have a full docket of segments, including beer and what I've been vaping and retro vaping and liquid tastings and mail and comments of the week and getting to know GrimmGreen and news and advocacy and all of this stuff. We might just go long. I'm calling it right now. We might just go long. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Jeremy V, you're back on the clock tonight. Hope you know. We didn't communicate that, but you're back on the clock tonight. We're going to be doing the super chats at the end of every single segment. And the first segment that I want to get into today is that it's my new favorite thing, you know? It's my new favorite thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers. What's up to you, Furry Messiah? I see you there, my man. Vic's here. Wisconsin Fog's here. Ruby's here. Silent Drive. Good Lord. It's like we're getting the band back together. I just love it. So the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to do that new thing where I get to hear from one of my subscribers. So right now, the audio is a little bit, everybody's just going to need to calm down a little bit. The audio on this particular clip is a little bit low. He seems to be sitting a little bit away from the microphone. I tried to pump up the volume as much as I could. We're going to have to bear with me. Dave, are you there, Dave? What say you?
Yo, Nick, mate. Yeah, it's Dave from the UK, yeah. Just like to start off by saying thank you for everything you do for the community worldwide, and also for having a look at my site and giving me some advice. I'll be very kind of you. The reason I'm calling today, of course, is I'd like you to give a fist bump and a shout out to a friend of mine and a co-host who lives in Brisbane, Australia. Got a new channel. His name's Is Vaping, Damien. We do a live show together on a Friday. We don't get many views, of course, because at the time it's 12 midnight here and it's 9 AM down there. But he's a big fan of yours, and I know you don't like the word fan. And he's a member of the Cool Kids Club as well. So, like me, but I'm an older guy, so he's still a younger guy. And it'd be very much appreciated if you could just give him that fist bump. And man, keep on vaping.
Yes, absolutely. Honestly, thank you so much for the kind words. And we're giving out a shout out to Damien. That part I definitely 100% caught. Might just be the very thick, beautiful British accent, but I couldn't get through that. And he's like, I want to give a shout out to Vapes. And I was like, wait, what's his name? And I tried to listen to it. I listened to it so many times. Something vapes. What are the vapes? Something vapes. What is it? What? What is it vapes? What is it vape? Damien. It's Damien. We're shouting out Damien. Yo-yo to you, Salford Vapor. I know who you are. And we're shouting out Damien. Yo-yo to the both of you. Nothing but love. Appreciate that very much. And if anybody else out there has a video similar to that they'd like to see featured on this here vlog program, you can send them on over to me. Nick at GrimmGreen.com. Just mark that subject. You know, that one thing. Chances are I'll see the attachment. But if you want to shout out your shop, you want to show off your setup, you want to shout out your family, shout out your wife, anybody, send them on over. Nick at GrimmGreen.com. I just like, it's just my new favorite thing. It's my new favorite thing since I started it. It's still my new favorite thing. So now moving on from that, I just want to talk about, man, a couple things I've been vaping. I got into that phase again where I just started setting stuff up and didn't stop. I just kept going. New setups every day. I'm like, oh, there's an RDA. Haven't vaped this in a while. Let's set it up. Oh, there's a tank. Haven't vaped this in a while. Let's set it up. Let's do this mod. Let's set this up. Too many setups. Steven, hi to you, Steven Rodriguez, in the chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. Grimm kit. Always have a Grimm kit. Grimm kit and the Hitta have been like my little mouth to lung bangy guys. They're both 6 milligram. In fact, they both have a really great cherry juice in it. Cherry. Yeah, you heard that. Cherry e-liquid. I got this in New Zealand from Vapor Eyes, Mo over there at Vapor Eyes. Cherry bomb. Cherry bomb. And it's well, God damn it, it's a cherry bomb of cherryness. This is the only cherry e-liquid I have ever had in my entire life that tastes like cherries and doesn't taste like some sort of cough syrup sucrets kind of situation. It's really shockingly good. Shockingly good. Aspen Modco Monarch. That's Tropicana right there, topped with a Goon Titanium. This is loaded up with Lunar Sweet Mango. This juice from Indonesia that I literally cannot get enough of it. This bottle's basically gone at this point. I'm going to need some more. I think it's really great. I can't stop vaping it. I just think it's really great. I've been banned from vaping this anywhere around my wife. She really dislikes the smell of the vapor. And it seems to happen like every single night we're sitting in the living room and my vape, I just exhale and it just goes right at her. And it's this liquid. And every time she's like, why do you have to do that? Look, I can't help it. I just love it. I love that liquid. I also got out another Monarch. I got out the original Fjord Monarch that was the very first Monarch I ever got. Still has a 3D printed button on it, but we got a blue recoil OG on top and an orange DHD Macron drip tip. Changes to white. This, that's right. It's filled up with a little yig. You know, just, it's whatever. It's just a little yig. Yeah, you know, it's awesome. It's freaking spectacular. Still hanging in there with the Grimm Army BMI as well as the Rye RDA. Really very much enjoying the Rye RDA. I mean, it's great. It is a flavor banger. The draw is incredible. You can really dial in the draw. This is with squeezed. It's just a grapefruit menthol flavor. Loving it. Loving it. 0.22, 70 watts. Give it to me. Awesome. Really good draw. Really good flavor. I'm excited to spend more time with that RDA. I got a Michelle Lynn. Look at that. Look at that Altoid, Cinnamon Altoids box. This is the Michelle Lynn Dulldime number 11. This is topped with the Axial Pro RDA, the Parallel deck, and I'm still vaping some of that Surf Satisfying in the inside. Now I want to say, this isn't just a tin that was turned into a mod. This is a tin that was turned into a mod with foresight, with thought put into it. Because, you know, these Altoids, they have this ridge, right? This ridge along the edge. The ridge is gone across the top and bottom. So make room for that 510. And then she ground it off on the bottom so that you can actually like set this tin down and it won't fall over because of that little ridge. I just think that's amazing. 2 brand new fresh 18650s in here. It's hitting great. It's like a Titan, you know? Dual parallel awesomeness. So thank you, Michelle Lynn. And I guessed, well, here, second to lastly, this thing will just always be around. I plan on getting more of them. I am going to do a review for this, and I'm going to explain why it's literally necessary for me to have a mod like this in my arsenal at all times. It is topped with the Reload Vapor new 26 millimeter RTA, Black Panther tobacco on the inside. I guess we are going a little bit out of order. I usually do the beer first, but that's okay. I like this better. I like what I've been vaping first. It's kind of a banging RTA. I don't love the airflow on it. And I don't love the way that you adjust the airflow. I think it's a little bit goofy, and overall aesthetically, I don't love the way that it looks. But with that said, it's a nice vape. I'll do a review for this RTA after I spend some more time with it. I got to get a couple more builds and stuff in here. You can't just do one build and then go, yeah, I'll review this now. Like, no, what are you, crazy? Put some more builds in here, try some more liquids in here, try, different wattages, things like that. So have a review for that at some point. And then lastly, the video that went up today, it's that tripod RTA from Atmazoo sitting on top still of my Jabo Wismec Relo Mini, just because it's been so damn reliable. And damn it, Vapor Swagons, I love this RTA. I freaking love this RTA. I want everyone to buy a tripod RTA right now. Vape budget hands be damned. If you want a good mouth to lung, the tripod is the most dial-inable, most dial-inable airflow on an RTA, on a mouth-to-lung RTA. Those little inserts, I'm rocking the 1.5 millimeter right now. Flavor country. Flavor for days. Flavor up your face. Up your face and in your face, too. It's just wonderful. I took this when I ran errands today. It's literally been my daily carry. I carry this everywhere around the house with me. It's always in my pocket. It's always right next to me. Tripod, Relo Mini. I do need a new mod for that tripod. I would put it on my what's the thing? Stratum. My Stratum Zero. But that apparently has to get sent to Vapor Swagons because he's the Stratum Whisperer, and my Stratum Zero is not working right now, and I can't figure out why, and it's making me insane because I would be rocking that on it. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been vaping. A lot of setups. Just set up more stuff. I have stuff off to the side, like the K-Fun that needs to be re-wicked that you can't see. There's, this thing still hanging out there, that Lost Vape Quest Q Ultra thing is still hanging around with the RBA base. I need to do some serious vape cleaning and vape cleanup. What's up, everybody? Grimm Gray back here today. Decided to go hatless against my better judgment, and that's okay. So what we're going to do right now, since we've moved on from that, it's time. I've already been talking a little bit. Parched. Got dry mouth. Easy there, fella. Let's drink some beer. No, that is not the beer timestamp because I have to get some super chats in. Oh, look, the super chats is frozen. Ooper. It's time for the ooper. It's time for the ooper. All right, let's do a couple of these super chats. I apologize. Man, I knew I said I would get better at that, and I still haven't. Neil, tell Pickle to check her Instagram messages. Done. Neil, also very gracious of you. Check your Instagram tagged images. It's to do with your birthday present. What, Neil? I will. I'm on it. Appreciate that. J-Dub, very gracious of you. Vlog day, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. We're here in the comments. Love it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, J-Dub. Very cool of you. Southern Comfort. I have you and Crowder on. Can't miss either. Look, hey, that's cool. And that's stiff competition. Steven Crowder is a funny, entertaining man. I feel, I don't know. I feel a little bit humbled, even just being on along with someone like Steven Crowder. That's very cool of you. Appreciate that, Southern Comfort. Barbara, how you doing? You wait until after my birthday to go live. Oh, I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Barbara. That's my cousin Barbara. Appreciate you. Love you. Hope you had a good birthday. And it's not weird, I guess. It's just interesting having someone that I know, like my family member, in the chat for a vlog, because for so long, till GrimmGreen has been like a compartmentalized thing. It's never been like, my dad was watching streams for a while. He might still be watching streams, but it's something I've never really like, hey, Mom, check out my videos. Like, it's just something I've kind of kept like, this is kind of just my thing that I do. You guys don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to do this over here. And now it's like worlds are colliding. My family's going to be watching this stream. Worlds are colliding. Appreciate you, Barbara. Hope you had a good birthday. Alan, very gracious of you. I sent you a message about the J. Hayes Janna RTA on Patreon. I will definitely check that, Alan. Thank you very much for it seems like an expensive reminder, but I appreciate you, and I will check that out. I want to try that Janna RTA. For the record, here's my first impression of the Janna RTA. From the one picture I have seen on Instagram, here's what I'll say about the Janna RTA. It looks like an RTA. It looks like an RTA that I don't like the way that it looks. That's all. It's probably going to vape great. It's probably going to be nice and hemo and real nice fit and finish. J. Hayes isn't going to release garbage. Just aesthetically, the design choices. It's whatever. It's just, it's not doing much for me. That's okay. Appreciate you, Alan. Got another here from Neil. Your lie birthday present is finally ready. Ask Pickle about it. You keep teasing me about this birthday present here, Neil. And all right, I'll get on it. Now we're going to pause here with Matt Sinister. Very gracious of you, my man. We want the Grimm and Bogan show. We demand it. 100%. Okay, here's the thing, Matt Sinister. First of all, boosh, yo to you. I appreciate you, Matt Sinister. Bogan, this is kind of a little bit of an exclusive thing right now. Bogan and I have been poorly communicating about doing a live stream show together. I would like to do a live stream show with Bogan. I think that would be just so much fucking fun. I'm pretty sure he wants to do a live stream show. I think he's into the idea. I'm into the idea. It's just a matter of getting two slacker tattooed fucking stoner vapors to actually be, be productive and put together some sort of stream. We're getting there. There's a little bit of like a time difference gap in communications and things like this. I'm trying to get, so we're doing it. It's happening. It's in its infancy stages right now. But I think me and Bogan are going to have one hell of an obscenity-filled, tattoo-filled live stream. And I think that would be really fun. So it's on the books, Matt Sinister. I have no idea when, but it is a thing. It's going to be a thing. I really think it's going to be a thing. If I had to guess, I would kind of say yes, it's going to be a thing. Now we can drink beer. I'm telling you, it's going to be a long one. It is going to be a long one tonight. Wait a second. Okay, there's the vlog logo. We're tasting a beer tonight that came to me via Kevin. Kevin got me some beers. Kevin got me a whole bunch of great stuff. This is the Foggy Geezer IPA. Couldn't pass up the Foggy Geezer because I don't know. I'm old, vaping, fog. I was craving a IPA. This is like a hazy IPA. It's been real summery here. I just feel like this is landing on so many levels right now. It's ticking so many boxes. I know literally zero about this beer other than it was sent to me by Kevin. It is brewed by Three Floyds Brewing. We're going to be pouring it into a Chimay goblet here. I wanted something big and fishbowl-y to kind of show off the haziness of the hazy IPA. Let's see how this goes. Going to be pouring it not over my keyboard. Oh, it's light. It's a very light, crispy color. I don't know why I was expecting it to be a little bit darker than that, but it's whatever. Boop. Look at that haziness. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see through me? Can you see through it to me? Of course you can't. You know why? Oh, haziness. Haziness. I'm really excited about this. I know nothing about this beer other than it's a hazy IPA. It came from Kevin. So, cheers. Here's to you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I hope you have a beverage. Cheers. Yeah, I haven't had a really good, crispy, tart IPA in a really long time. It's been depressing and cold. I know. It's not as cold as it is in like Minnesota. I know. It's chilly. Okay, I'll say it's been chilly. It's been chilly, cloudy, rainy for the last few weeks. A lot of like dark beers, and it just felt like the mood. But now that summer hit and my pool is warm enough and I can enjoy beverages near and around and inside liquid, it's summertime. Let's get out some IPAs. Yeah, great. Crispy, piney, hazy, a lot of upfront sweetness, and I actually get a little bit of like astringent sweetness on the finish. Dries out my mouth a little bit, but leaves it with a little bit of sweetness sort of floating in there still. It's a pretty delicious little Foggy Geezer IPA. I'm interested to see what Foggy Geezer... Let's turn this down first. Good Lord. Let's see what Beer Advocate has to say about Foggy Geezer. Foggy Geezer. Wow, very highly ranked. Very highly ranked. You know, I like to read some of the reviews. Let's look at the reviews. Oh, pardon me. Good Lord, burp life. Bold, creamy off-white head. Yeah. That's good reviews. Mild hazy orange, dense white head, good retention on lacing. The nose is a blend of orange, crushed aspirin, and doughy sweetness. I was getting a lot of citrus, not so much crushed aspirin, although this person's description of candied grapefruit on the finish, that is spot on. That is spot on. I don't know what to pair with this. I legitimately don't know what to pair with this. I guess we'll try Yig first, since Yig's usually my beer liquid. I mean, yeah, it's fine. Let's try this tobacco. Let's try Black Panther tobacco. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just not really complementing the beer so much. The beer's not complementing the liquid so much. It's kind of just tastes like you're vaping a tobacco liquid and you're drinking a beer, which isn't objectionable. Those two things do go together really well. They're just not, it's not like a great pairing. You get good pairings sometimes when it's like, whoa, apricot's really setting off this apricot e-liquid. In this case, it does kind of just taste like you're vaping a tobacco liquid with a beer. So, hell, it works. Cheers. Why not? Let's try some Ohm Shake. Strawberry milkshake. Why not? Couldn't be worse than tobacco, could it? Silent Drive. Yes, but no. Yeah, that was kind of useless. Yes, but no. I use Untapped every 2 years. I remember that I have Untapped and I'll throw a beer on there and then I'll just forget about it. Bogan uses Untapped like I've never seen a person use Untapped. In fact, when we were in New Zealand, Bogan, while we were sitting in a hot tub, he unlocked his 1,000th beer or something that he's tasted on Untapped. I'm like, what the? It was crazy. But look, if there's enough demand for it, I want to do a show with Bogan. I want to just get weird and drink beer with Bogan. Can we call it just getting weird and drinking beer? Can we call the stream that? I think it would be really fun. Pair it with some Pony on Acid. If I had some Pony on Acid, I would definitely pair it with some Pony on Acid, but I actually have Pony on Acid going in nothing right now. Nothing. I'm taking a break from the Pony because, it was getting to be a lot. I like to switch my liquids up every once in a while to at least keep your palate, entertained and interesting. And when it's just POA, it's delicious, but it just got to be a bit much, so I'm taking a break from POA, and I'm already looking forward to getting back into it because I know it's going to be pretty awesome. So, moving forward from beer, good Lord, I love this part of the vlog. I kind of decide what I want to do. Should we just really mix things up and do a random liquid tasting right now? Would that be too weird? Fuck the system. Call the cops. I'm doing it. We're tasting a liquid right now. Yeah. How's that for a wrench in the system? Dang. This is getting out of hand. And I told you tonight's vlog is going to get out of hand. But we're tasting a liquid right now. Actually, you know what? We're supposed to do the super chats right now. We're going to do the liquid right now, and I will do the super chats right after the liquid. I promise. We're just mixing it up. Ready? We're going to taste some liquid today. So, the liquid we have to taste today. Next week, we're going to do Kevin's liquid, that strawberry buttermilk pie. We're going to do that, but I had this set aside for this week, and it's in the title. And it's called Pandemonium. The liquid is named Pandemonium. This comes from I always get it too close to the camera. Can you read it? Do you see that? Can you see that it says Pandemonium? Ready right here? There's the sweet spot. Pandemonium. This comes from a company called Velvet Cloud, which, I don't know, maybe I don't want to... I'm pretty sure Velvet Cloud is Smacks, or is a part of Smacks, comes in the same packaging that Smacks comes in. I got this liquid in a box with Smacks liquid, and it came here. So I'm assuming it's part of Smacks. Pandemonium. No idea. There's no flavor descriptors on here. There's no flavor profile. There's no nothing. And what they do, what Velvet Cloud does that at first I thought was really, really cool and then became annoying, really very, very annoying, is you don't get a 60 ml bottle. You get two 30s, in a little box. And I think that's cool. I like these two little 30 ml bottles. I just thought, damn, that's cool. I'm going to carry around a 30. And then you realize it's hard. It's harder squeezing liquid from a 30, especially these hard chubby gorillas, than it is from a 60. So now I kind of wish Velvet Cloud just put these in 60s. But the setup that we're going to be tasting this on, this is why I'm most excited about this liquid tasting. Not necessarily because of the juice, although, hell, what the fuck does Pandemonium even taste like? Does it taste like the world right now? You vape this and you go, what? It tastes like Donald Trump president during a pandemic. That's what this tastes like. Fucking Pandemonium. This tastes like the PMTAs. Fucking Pandemonium. Peach, apricots, peaches or apricots or some sort of stone fruit. I wonder if there's a flavor description on the actual bottle. Nope. It's just Pandemonium. I'm going to have to go look at what it is, but the real reason that I was really excited about this, I set up a new setup and I really just wanted to vape it. That's the reason. I set up a new really cool setup and I'm really excited to vape it. Get a load of this. What? That's fucking cool. This is a custom Palmer's powder recoil, an RDA for vaping. Mr. Coil Turd's RDA for vaping on a pure white hexome with the black and the white. I love this. This is my Stormtrooper setup right here. I love the crap out of this and I just wanted to vape it tonight. So we're going to vape some Pandemonium from an RDA for vaping. And this really stems from, there's a lot of really good RDAs out right now, and I want to vape all of them. And it's difficult because then you have 8,000 setups. So I keep setting up RDAs and then taking them down and kind of forgetting about them a little bit and then coming back to them like really excited, like, oh yeah, an RDA for vaping. I have one of those. I have a white one. I should vape it, I was just really excited about this. I wanted to give Coil Turd's RDA another thorough spin through. What I've noticed with an RDA for vaping is I don't know if there is a hard stop on how small a chamber can get, but I think you get to a point where it's a diminishing return on the size of your chamber on the inside. And I feel like Beecher and this RDA is straddling that line of just damn near almost too small of a chamber. I think it can get too small, and I think Beecher is experimenting, like, how small can I really get this chamber? Because this chamber on this RDA for vaping, it's small. It's just a small little chamber. Oh, I missed the tabs. There's the tabs. So here we go. I'm excited about this. We got Velvet Cloud Pandemonium on a hexome. the RDA for vaping. Cheers. Let's just, I'm just going to have an inaugural toot, as it were. It feels weird doing the liquid tasting right now, doesn't it? It feels weird. Okay. I'm not going to do this again. I thought it was like going to be a fun thing, but it really just feels weird because mentally we do the liquid tasting at the end of the vlog. So after I vape this liquid, I'm starting to get in the mindset like, all right, let's wrap it up. Let me take a quick look around the room here, make sure I didn't forget nothing. No, we're still at the beginning. We're just doing a liquid tasting. Let me have a toot here, an inaugural toot. What the crap on a crutch? What? Help. This is a 0.5. It's a 0.4 something. There we go. There we go. All right, so this is a very throaty liquid. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to spend a little bit of time with this. So I'm going to do what I always do during a liquid tasting. I'm just going to do this first, kill the audio. Okay, hang on. Okay. So, here's the thing. This liquid is really throaty. Like, I'm not exaggerating here, and I know there, Homeboy OC is probably going to be somewhere in chat, maybe, and making fun of me for saying everything is throaty, but this is a legitimately... It feels like I'm vaping a 12 milligram or an 18 milligram. I have to double check this nicotine level on here because it says 3, but it feels like I'm inhaling 12. It's like I can still feel the tightness in my chest. I'm wondering if these are mislabeled bottles because that just felt like a lot of nicotine and continue to feel like a lot of nicotine. I feel like I'm lung inhaling 12. As far as the flavor goes, it's like a peachy apricot type of thing. I legitimately have no idea, so I'm going to try to find this information on the internet. I thought it would be, I thought it would be kind of obvious. I'd be able to pick out, what flavors are in this, but I'm getting peach, I'm getting apricot. Okay. Pineapple citrus gummy. Okay, so way off. There is no peach. There is no apricot. This is Pandemonium is a pineapple citrus gummy. This is supposed to be a white gummy flavor. And I've had white gummy flavors in the past that I've really, really liked. I don't love this white gummy flavor. Man, now I have to rewick the RDA for vaping. Okay. It still tastes orange, and it's still really, really ridiculously throaty. Really, really ridiculously throaty. Very throaty. Pineapple, yes. The gummy is difficult on this. The gummy is usually a more pronounced, not flavor, but a very like distinct sort of mouth feel to it, I guess. Like a gummy. I'm not getting that gummy. I'm getting pineapple. I'm getting strong citrus, orange. I still get apricot out of this. I don't care. I still get apricot out of this. It's not my favorite liquid. It's not my favorite liquid, and I think some of this comes from, this might be like crazy high VG. Yeah, VG 90. Pony on acid is a 90 VG. I feel like I can actually taste the VG in this. I feel like I can taste the VG in this. I will, Silent Drive. Oh, I'm going to vape these dry. And then try to get this liquid out of here. Well, you know what? At least we had a cool setup, right? Like, at least we had a cool Stormtrooper setup. I'm not going to continue vaping this Velvet Cloud Pandemonium, which is unfortunate. But you know what? They all can't be winners. Both of these bottles are just going to go back into my my bottle collection, and we'll give them away. We'll give them away at some point. We'll give them away at some point. Man, what a bummer. What a bummer. You know, it's one of those things, like, I like being surprised by things. Like, I keep my expectations low on purpose because I like being surprised by things. With that Pandemonium, I got my expectations up so high. I thought, this is going to be great. Pandemonium is going to be a great liquid. I had my hopes up too high. Hopes. My too high of hopes ruined that liquid. All right, well, they can't all be winners, right? So what we're going to do right now, which I was going to do earlier, however, super chat. Oh, that's right. It's still frozen. Great. You don't even get the cool music. Here, I'll try to replicate it. Not bad, right? Fucking A, not bad. All right. We left off with Matt Sinister. Let's pick up here with Jessica. Very gracious of you, Jessica. Had foot surgery, so now I have time to watch everything you do. You help keep me sane. Jessica, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I hope you recover quickly from your foot surgery. Sounds like nothing that I really ever want to experience. So rest up, heal quickly, Jessica. Kevin, very gracious of you. I smashed the hell out of that like button. Yeah. If you guys are here and you're enjoying it, then just smash it. Just hit that like button, break your phone in half. Smash that like button. Like that smash button, smash that smash smash. Like that smash smash. Button that like smash. Okay. Wisp, very gracious of you. When my wife and I are outdoors, the wind will always change so the vapor blows in her face. Also, Bogan said for you to pull your finger out and get the live show going. Love your work. Yeah, here's the thing is, I wouldn't say I was being disingenuous earlier, but it really is. I am the hang up on this live stream. Bogan has been like, bro, go. What are we doing? When are we doing it? Let's do it. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me think for a little bit. Let me get a plan. You know, I'm the one dragging my feet on this. It's not Bogan. So all of your anger should be directed at me and and not Bogan. Appreciate you, Wisp. Appreciate you. Oh, Patrick Conquest. Damn it, man. How you been? In Clarksville. So I'll see about the items you left. I appreciate that, Patrick Conquest. I really appreciate that. I did leave a bunch of stuff in Clarksville, Tennessee. A bunch of stuff in Clarksville, Tennessee. Michael, very gracious of you. Yesterday, Bogan, while alive, spoke about you and him making something, and his message to you is, pull your finger out and get this thing happening. All right. That's 2 pull the finger outs that I have been reprimanded for. So I'll get my act together, Bogan. I promise. It's going to be worth the wait. I think it's going to be stellar. Jason, very gracious of you. Jameson Caskmates Revolution Brewing Limited Edition going down way too smooth tonight. 3rd glass already. You know what? It's Thursday. Damn the man. We're in quarantine. It's Thursday. You drink all that Jameson Caskmates Revolution Brewing Limited Edition you want to tonight. Within reason. Don't be like me New Year's Eve 2016. Don't be that guy. Discount02, very gracious of you. Hey man, how you doing? Tried that pony on acid so far? Digging it. Love you, man. Hey, I love you too, man. I'm glad you're digging that pony on acid. You know, whatever keeps you off cigarettes. Lomki, very gracious of you. Greetings from Lithuania. Watching since 2014. That's the double fist bump. You get the double devil horns. Appreciate you. Watching since 2014. That's great. Thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. All right, everybody, remember we're going to pick back up with Sergio, but right now, I think we're going to get back into the regular vlog, routine. It's time to open some mail, which I have a lot of. Mail. Go. Mail. Mail. Whoa. Oh, that really got away from me. Yeah. Febreze scented garbage bag. So here's the thing. I have a lot of mail today. When I meant it earlier, or you'll sprain your ankle like GrimmGreen did. Yeah. Super drunk. Just, man. Brown liquor and me don't get along. I have a bunch of mail tonight. I wasn't kidding earlier when I said tuck in because this is going to be a long vlog. Tuck in. This is going to be a long vlog. So first things first, this is a package from Turk. This isn't for anything for public consumption. It's just some coils. He sent me some coils. We're fiddling around with the idea of making some specialized coils, maybe for my RTA. So we're kind of dialing that in. Spoilers, we might have some dope Turk coils for the RTA release, specifically made for this RTA, which I think would be pretty cool. So that's where we're going with that. Now, the rest of this, well, we'll get there. So I started opening up this package and I saw what it was, and then I saved it. I saved it for the vlog, but this is from my merch guy, and I'm gonna try to track down a link, and I'll post a link in the description if you want to purchase any of these items. But I thought they were really cool. I thought they were really super cool. Yes. So he even sent me, look, little quarantine roll of toilet paper. Amazing. I don't know why we should stock these on the site. Just some toilet paper. Just if you need it, if you need it. Got some gloves here too. Fantastic. Stickers. Let me show you this t-shirt. This is my favorite thing. I should have worn this t-shirt in the vlog today, but I didn't. Come on, that's cool as fuck. That's awesome. How can you not love that? The social distortion, but it says social distancing. Fuck, that's cool. Social distancing? Okay. Then I got some stickers, social distancing stickers. Stay home. It looks like a black flag, but it's stay home. These are obviously quarantine. Here you go. I love the crap out of that. Looks like Pandera. Actually says pandemic, virus from hell. Great. And I think there's a t-shirt as well. Oh, good. Dick straws. Thank you, Danny. Shit, man. I was hoping for some dick straws. I have a bag of dicks, but now I have a dick straw. Can I drink my beer through a dick straw? Don't drink beer through a dick straw. Would not recommend. But I have them, so I guess that's a good thing. I'm not really sure. I think there's another apparel item in here that I'm really excited about too. I don't want to cut the shirt. That's my biggest fear. It's like, I'm gonna fucking cut this shirt. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I got all the t-shirts, the pandemic t-shirt, the social distancing t-shirt, and the stay home t-shirt. And even, this isn't even like after COVID's done, after quarantine is done. I like that there's like a burrito, a beer, a remote, and a bong. I love the crap out of that. Well, all right. Thank you. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna track down a link, and I'll put it in the description to where you can pick up any like social distancing, stay home. Oh look, there's a bandana even. Oh, sick. See, that's fucking perfect. Social distancing bandana, because we're in quarantine. I'll try to track down a link. I'll put a link in the description for if you want to try to track these down. Maybe pick up some fucking hilarious merch. And the thing is, even after this is all over, I'm still going to like these t-shirts because they're going to remind me of this time. This is, all things considered, it's a really memorable time to be alive in the world right now, you know? And I just want, we're going to remember this. We're going to remember this time. I'm going to wear my social distancing shirt out in public like in 2 years from now. And people are going to be like, fucking, I remember that. I remember social distancing. I remember quarantine. Still funny. Anyway, I thought those are dope. So dope. So hilarious. And now I got some t-shirts. Sick. Well, let's keep this party going. I think the social distancing shirt is my favorite. I think that's my favorite shirt. The social distancing one. That's just cool as shit. That's just cool as hell. All right. I think this is going to be some liquid, if I'm not mistaken. Try. Whoa. Easy, microphone. Get ahead of yourself there. Yeah. I got some poet stuff. Nick, loving the new Hell Vape Grimm kit. Awesome. I have out 12 milligram poet. What? I wanted to send you the full line to revisit and see how you like them in your new device. I hope you enjoy. I sent you some extra sweet black tea. Hope you're doing well and staying healthy. I would love to get my hands on some extra coils. I will send you some extra coils, Randy. Don't even trip, bro. You just sent me some 12 milligram poet, 12 milligram sweet black tea. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is a liquid that I love. I love this liquid. But not everybody's going to love this liquid. It's a real, like, acquired taste. It's like sweet black tea. That's the only way I can explain it. It's like a sweet black tea flavor. I love the shit out of it. And now it's in 12 milligram. And that makes me so happy. Oh my God, that makes me so fucking happy. Sweet black tea in 12 milligram. Sick. All right. Shit, Randy. That's awesome, man. Thank you. And I will get you some... I'll get you some Grimm Kit coils. I'll keep your note, and I'll get you some Grimm Kit coils, for sure. No questions asked. No questions asked. Look, microphone, if you're not going to play nice... All right. Awesome. Keep this party going. Let's keep this party going. This is probably some more liquid. We'll see. I mean, it's from Prohibition Juice Co. So I'm assuming there's going to be a whole mess of liquid in here. Hey, look, we got some Prohibition hand sanitizer. Oh, shit, look at that. Prohibition Juice Co. hand sanitizer. Disinfect your surroundings. Here, let's try it out. There we go. All right. Well, hello and welcome with some sanitized hands. Smells like, holy shit. What does that smell like? Bubble gum or root beer? Oh, it says eucalyptus mint. It smells like gum. Ruby, it smells like gum. Gum. It smells like gum. Dang. Is there another flavor of hand sanitizer? Come on, try out another flavor hand sanitizer. Nope. Oh, unscented. Coconut lime? Let's try out some coconut lime hand sanitizer. My hands are so sanitized. I should actually use this hand sanitizer when I'm opening my Vape Mail. Damn, that's a good idea. Well, thank you, Prohibition Juice Co. Seems to be a whole mess of liquid as well. There's some new things I've never seen before, like this. Anybody hip to dem things? Don't know much about this. There's a lot of Prohibition Syntax, Prohibition Speakeasy. There's another dem thangs. I'm not hip to these dem thangs. Anybody vaped this liquid? Syntax. More Syntax. Booze Hound. All right. All right. Well, we got some liquids from Prohibition there. Some dem thangs and some hand sanitizer. Very cool. I'm going to keep the hand sanitizer out and ready to use at a moment's notice because packages, you know? Because packages. Because freaking packages. I can't believe we have this much mail. I'm going to have to save some of this mail for next week. Like I have no choice. This is too much mail. Especially if we want to get to everything that we want to get to tonight. Who is this from? Who is this from? Oh, this is a DHL package. Rizzo? Oh, holy shit. Oh, sick. Yeah, sick as tits. Narada Pro. The Vaporizzo, Narada Pro Pod. I have a really, really old one that died. It broke on me. It just straight up died. And now I got some new Druga Vaporizzo Narada Pro. These are great. This is a great little pod. And Vaporizzo, just a great company in the UK. Great company in the UK. I really like those guys. The Rizzo brothers have always been so nice, so gracious, so giving. Just really great people. I love Vaporizzo. I'll support them into the ground, man. But wait, there's more. I'm going to use some more of this hand sanitizer, you know? Time for a White Russian, Evan? I'm so on board with that. Coconut lime hand sanitizer. I like this. I like my hands being so sanitized. Do you ever just feel real sanitized? That's how my hands feel right now. Just, look at that. Look how sanitized. You kidding me? Look at that. Do you see a germ? You see a little COVID? Nope. Because sanitizing. because sanitizing. This, I don't know where it's from. Feels like, it felt like a bottle of beer, honestly, but it wasn't. It's a, there's a vape mat. Now we'll figure out where this package really came from. And it came from QP Designs. Woo! Get excited. QP is one of the remaining really great vape companies. Huge shout out to QP Design. They're keeping it real. They're releasing dope shit, and I like QP. I got a lot of respect for QP Designs and what they've done and what they continue to do. This is the Neo, N-I-O. In fact, I've got the QP Designs Gata mouth to lung RTA built. I'm going to be using that for a few weeks. Going to do a review for that. Now I got the Neo RDA-RSA Master Kit, rebuildable squonk atomizer. It is an RSA. And of course, you know, it's QP Design. So if you get the Master Kit, it's going to come with fucking everything awesome in it. Loads of different top caps, loads of different AFCs, a black cap, a stainless cap. It's interesting that it is an RSA, but comes pre-installed with a non-squonk pin on it. Why would you release an RSA and not have the squonk pin pre-installed? Looks to be a tiny, tiny little flavor banger. Single coil deck. Let's see, can I get this out of here? Yeah. There's the deck. Wow, that's kind of a... you're not going to be able to see that. It's not going to ever really want to focus on that shit, is it? Nope, it's not. Of course not. Maybe back here. There it is. There's the deck. Big walls on either side. Big airflow slots on either side. Single coil banger. It's kind of got that cradle of airflow kind of design. Slots. 22 millimeters. This thing is tiny. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny 22 millimeter atomizer. QP Designs, man, their fit and finish, always spot on. Always spot on. Damn hell ass. I'm excited about this. Rada. I was trying to say ride on, and then I was trying to say rad at the same time, and it came out rada. Rada. Great. All right, well, cool, Neo. I got the Neo from QP. But wait, there's more. I'm not going to have time to set something up in this stream. When I'm ever going through the Vape Mail, I always try to find something along the way that I can kind of set up and vape. I don't think that's going to happen today just because of the sheer amount of Vape Mail. The fact that it's 5:30 now, and we have so much left to go. So much left to go. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be a marathon. Marathon. Why don't we take a break here in the middle, make things extra difficult for Jeremy V. Let's just take a break and do some super chats, right? I got some more mail coming up. Sorry, Jeremy V. We're going to... I think I'm nailing this theme every single time, you guys. I feel like I'm really killing this. All right, let's get back here to the super chats. We had left off with... Sergio. Wow, Sergio, very gracious of you. Thank you for everything you do for the community. Yo. Good Lord. Sergio, thank you, bro. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure. This right here is all I know how to do anymore. This and talk shit on the Surgeon General. Like, that's all I know how to do anymore. So I'm thankful that people are on board with it. I appreciate you, Sergio. Thank you. You know, you give me positivity. You're always there for me, Sergio. I feel like I owe you something. 1965 Sparkle, how you been? Hey, Nick. Shout out our new rescue kitty, Carl. He's the bee's knees. Okay, 1965 Sparkle. First of all, huge shout out to the rescue kitty, Carl. And second of all, I love to the moon and back that you named your cat Carl. Animals with human names, that's comedy. That's pure comedy. Pure comedy, Carl. I hope Carl. I love Carl already. Dub Earl, very gracious of you, man. One of Bogan's patrons here. Okay, I'm gonna listen up. Bogan is super keen for a collaboration with you. I think the Grimm and Bogan show would be the Sonny and Cher of our time. My top 2 vape reviewers by far. Thanks for all you do. Dude, I'm on board. I'm already on board. Man, this is really motivating me. You guys are really motivating me to get off my ass and get this Bogan stream going. Let's do it. We're going to do it. It's just a matter of time. Appreciate you, Dub. Appreciate you. Dick Roller, where you been, man? It's after 3 a.m. here in Romania. I'm watching the vlog, eating orange ice cream pop Twizzlers, and drinking a can of Mango Buddy water. Enjoying the little things during this pandemic. Vapey gravy. Dick Roller, thank you so much, bro. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. You eat the crap out of those orange ice cream pop Twizzlers. One more time from Dub. Okay, so to clarify, Bogan would be Cher. So I'm Sonny, he's Cher. I can live with that other than Sonny Bono is the dead one now. Cher is still alive, and Sonny Bono actually died in my hometown of Lake Tahoe, Nevada. He died at the ski resort that I worked across the street from. I know the run. I know the spot. If I could take you all to Heavenly Valley Ski Resort, we could go up the Dipper Express chair and we could come down Big Dipper and I could show you the trees where Sonny Bono skied off into the forest and hit a tree and died. I could show it to you. I know that's really dark. I know this took a dark turn really quickly, but that was one of those things about growing up in Lake Tahoe is you're renting skis to people and they come in and be like, isn't this where Sonny Bono died? And you're like, yep. If you go up the Dipper Express, come down Big Dipper, you can see there's a patch of trees right off to the right side about halfway down the run, Sonny Bono trees. That's where he went off into the forest, hit a tree, and died. It's like Lake Tahoe's, besides hosting the Olympics in 1966, it's like Sonny Bono died here too. We're going to pick up again with Benjamin, but what I would like to do right now is continue with the Vape Mail. So I'm not going to run the bumper again. Just maybe a little. That's all you get. Just the square. Just the one square. That's all. Back to the vape mail. Back to the vape mail. John? What did you send me, John? And, I mean, another question is, who is John? I'm assuming I know John. I'm assuming I've interacted with John. I don't know why John taped up his package with, like, flex tape. What the crap? Oh, you got to earn this one, John. Good Lord. Oh. Oh, this is a serious business here. Look, I cut off one of the flaps. Serious business. All right, John, what is this? Oh, it's beer. It's beer. And John, thank you for the towel. If you want this towel back, John, please let me know. Let me know if you want this towel back. Oh, 2 towels. Was this 2 washcloths? Did I just gain 2 washcloths? Because if so, I'm going to keep them. Dang. French toast bastard. We got a mothership from Founders right here. Sick. Sick. Sick, John. Sick. Now, I'm going to write your name on this so I don't forget it. Wow, that was the most well-packaged beer I think I've ever received in my life. Hanging onto the washcloths. John. I'm going to write your name on this. John. Silver Sharpie. John. Well, thank you, John, for the Founders Mothership. I'm really excited about this. My beer cup runneth over. My beer cup runneth over. I have so many beers coming in. So many great people have sent me so many beers. I still got Dalton's beers. I still got some of Kevin's beers left. I have all of Kevin's beers left. Now we got John's beer. Awesome. I mean, thank you. The next few vlogs for beer tastings, like the next few months of vlogs for beer tastings is going to be awesome. Awesome beers. Hey, that's fun. Don't even worry about. Was it flex tape? Like, were you making me cut through flex tape? Because that's what it felt like. Felt like I was cutting through some flex tape. But wait, there's freaking more. Ah. What is this? Who's this from? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here's something I'll set up and vape in this here vlog video. So, Snow Plus. Sponsored, by the way. Snow Plus. Let me tell you this whole story. Snow Plus hit me up and said, hey, we make a pod system. Do you want to review it? And I said, no, God, fucking no, of course not. I don't want to review a pod. Their pods don't have nicotine. Their pods have things like caffeine in them, right? Caffeine in them. Some of them have nicotine, but the majority of them have not nicotine in them. They have caffeine, B12, things like this. And I said no. I was like, I don't want to review a pod. No, I just don't. Sorry, but I don't want to. You know, it comes to a point where, and I'm not exaggerating, you get hit up if you're on YouTube, and you can attest to this. China is just constantly hitting you up, constantly. Want to review this pod? Want to review this? Want to review this? Want to review this? Want to review this pod? Want to review this pod? And it's like, no, I don't want to review another pod. I don't want to review your pod. It looks very generic. It looks very boring. When things strike my fancy or catch my eye, I'll be intrigued and I'll say yes. And the thing about this company, about Snow Plus, that struck my eye, that caught my eye, is he said, we make vaporless pods. Vaporless pods. How am I going to pass that up? How am I going to say no to trying out a vaporless pod? So, we're going to do that right now. Let me get a battery. And also, another thing that's interesting is They sell the Snow Plus Pro and the Snow Plus Lite, and they're the exact same thing. It's a battery and a micro USB charger. That's kind of what's included in the Snow Plus Pro and the Snow Plus Lite. Oh, where's my Snow Plus Pro battery? Oh. So, we're going to try out this smokeless. Let's try this one. Mung bean? Holy crap. There's a mung bean sorbet. They label as smokeless, even though we know it's not smoke. It's vaporless. How am I going to not try a vaporless pod? Vaporless. Even though they say smokeless, it says vaporless. Now, what's the point of this? I don't fucking know. What's the point of having a vaporless pod? Other than you vape it and you want nobody to see it, right? Well, thankfully, we're not choosing a youth-friendly flavor today. This is mung bean. Mung bean. We're tasting mung bean today. I'm assuming it's going to taste like mung bean. So, okay. The Snow Plus battery is actually really, really super nice. It feels very nice and weighty. It vibrates, okay? It vibrates when you pop a pod in. The pod snaps down with a magnet and the thing vibrates. That's a trip. Let's try this mung bean smokeless pod. Oh. That looked like vapor to me. Nothing came out. All right, this mung bean is a nightmare. This mung bean is horrific. Wow, that's bad. It tastes exactly like that other mung bean. It tastes like a mentholated bean burrito. The draw on this, really nice and smooth and crackly. The draw is really nice. I'm shocked that there's no vapor, but you can kind of see some vapor when I inhale it, right? That's definitely vape. That's definitely exhaling nothing. How is this done? I don't know what is up, Ricky, with me and mung bean. It's been like a theme of like my life. Mung bean just comes into my life at just random times that make no sense. This tastes the same. It tastes like a mentholated burrito. I mean, it's unbelievable. I wish everybody could taste the mung bean menthol, the mentholated burrito. That's definitely vapor. That's definitely not. That is a trip. I'm also going to try this tobacco flavor. Let's try out this tobacco flavor. It just looks like a pipe. Tobacco. So we're tasting tobacco today, and mung bean today. I don't want any fucking Karens coming on this video and telling me how I'm promoting shit to kids. If your kids like mung bean, the fuck is wrong with your kids? A. And two, these are for adults. These products are for adults only. These products are so smokers don't have to smoke fucking cigarettes. Let's try the tobacco in a smokeless fashion. That is a delightful tobacco. This is a tobacco time machine for me right now, you guys. Wow. Okay, so this tobacco tastes exactly like a tobacco I used to rock constantly. Here's a little bit of a backstory. We're going way back in the time machine. Let's travel back in the vaping time machine to 2011. No, 2012. No, 2011. I had purchased a cartomizer device from a company called Vapor 9. I believe Vapor 9 still might be around. Not 100% sure if Vapor 9 is still around, but They had a little stick battery cartomizer combo, and they sold the cartomizers in flavor. And one of the flavors was Carolina tobacco. And I lived and died for this tobacco. My brother and I used to have a routine when we lived up in northern Nevada where every payday we'd just grab out some cash and we'd go down to a casino. We'd go down to like the Fandango or Bodine's or something and just spend a few hours gambling and hanging out and having cocktails. We called it Vegas night. We're like, you want to go have Vegas night? Sure, let's go to the casino. Let's cocktail and have some drinks and play some games and whatever. We'd get out like, $60 a piece and just gamble for a little bit and play games and drink a little bit. I was vaping at that time, and I was vaping exclusively the Vapor 9 cartomizers with Carolina tobacco. I had a stockpile of Carolina tobacco cartomizers and a stockpile of Carolina tobacco e-liquid that I could refill into the cartomizers. This, I might as well be with my brother in the Fandango Casino in Carson City, Nevada, that used to be a home improvement store, and then it became a casino. Figure that out. That's where I am right now. I'm playing Blazing Sevens with like a Jack and Coke and my Vapor 9 Carolina tobacco. That's the flavor of this. And there's no vapor. What? It really doesn't exhale anything. You feel it, you taste it, you exhale nothing. Sorry about that. It's super pungent, super throaty. That's a 15 milligram, I think. Yeah, 15 milligram, which it's just hitting me sideways. I'm hanging on to the mung bean. In fact, we're switching back to the mung bean. What the fuck? Why would you vape that? No, we can't switch back to the mung bean. I cannot vape a mentholated burrito. Just cannot vape a mentholated burrito. It's a trip that there's no vapor. The flavors are actually really nice. And honestly, the best part about this Snow Plus is the battery. It's heavy. It's weighty. It almost feels like a little pod or something. It's so weighty and heavy. And it's kind of uniquely shaped, I guess. It's kind of uniquely shaped. I don't know. It's real heavy. And the tobacco has no vapor. I can't get over this. Okay, that got some vapor on the exhale. And Ruby Roo, it crackles. It crackles like crazy. I can feel it and hear it sizzling. Listen. Nothing? Wow. Cool. All right, well, thanks, Snow Plus. Appreciate that vaporless pod. After all of that, that was like 2 months in the making. I finally got the pods that I wanted. And then I went, okay, they really don't have any vapor. Like that's kind of all I really wanted to see, is if they didn't have any vapor, and they don't. Don't worry, you guys. I got another package. This is going to be the last package. We're going to save this till next week. There's 2 left. We're going to save those till next week. We're going to open this one from James. Oh, shit. Did you see my address on there? It's just my P.O. box. That's okay. Spokane. Oh, look at that. Look, a nice little handwritten note. God damn it. I love this. Greetings, Nick. And closes the box. Oh! James, we're shouting out James. Shouting out James with a burp. Thank you, James. Let me read this real quick. Greetings, Nick. Enclosed is the bottle of Fairy Wings e-liquid I promised you. I must have purchased 100 bottles of this stuff when it was still available, and I held on to most of the empty bottles. So I was able to mix this for you in an OG bottle. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thanks again for turning me onto it all those years back. I am also including a bottle of DIY e-liquid I thought you might like, called Strap On. Oh, good. Of course, we just got to name e-liquid things goofy things. Strap On. Strawberry apple watermelon. It's not my recipe, but it's one of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it. All is well. Stay safe. Hope you have a great week. James, my week just got a whole lot better. So I was talking about fairy wings in some video, some vlog. I don't really remember where it was, but I was talking about fairy wings, and James hit me up. And James was like, "Hey, I love fairy wings. I used to vape fairy wings like crazy. You know, I'm a huge fairy wings fan. And before they went out of business, I got the whatever. I'm not gonna go into how he has this, but he mixed me up some fairy wings." And I have some original. Wow, you even put like Velcro. Wow, this is really fancy, James. Freaking fairy wings. Mother freaking fairy wings. Now, this is a weird label, right? I get it. It's a weird label. It's a weird liquid, and it's called fairy wings, but it is delicious. It's one of those liquids I can barely describe. It's so good. And here's a little DIY strap on. All right. Appreciate that. Let's get a look at this label here. There you go. Strap on. 6 milligram. 6. Perfect. Thank you. 6 milligram fairy wings. Really very stoked for this. Dude, thank you. Really incredibly stoked for this. In fact, hang on. I'm going to keep your note as well. I hang on to notes. It's just a thing. If someone sends me a note, I hang on to it. I always keep them. I don't know. You know, I'm just a sentimental son of a bitch. Sentimental son of a bitch. So yeah, cool. Well, that gets us to the end of mail. Woo! All right. So in the next, what is that? 40 minutes. We're going to try to get through some news. We're going to try to get through a liquid tasting. No, we already did a liquid tasting. We're going to get through some news. We got some time. We're going to get through some news. We're going to do some getting to know GrimmGreen. Maybe if we have time, we'll throw the retro vaping in there as well. Maybe. I'm really excited about this fairy wings. It's taking everything in my body right now, not to just vape it right now, but I don't have anything built that I could even put it in. I could drip it on top of that coil turret, on top of that velvet cloud, but I don't want to, I want to be pure about this. I want to taste just pure fairy wings, just pure fairy wings. It's kind of incredible. So now that we got a vaporless pod system, let's, it's time. Let's do some news. News and advocacy. You know what? I'm sorry. We're going to undo the news. You know what time it is. Let's answer some super chats. Super chats. Yeah. YouTube is warning me that you may experience buffering. I apologize if anybody is experiencing any sort of buffering right now. There shouldn't be buffering. All right. Where do we leave off? Benjamin, thank you, Benjamin. Very gracious of you. Hey, Nick, I just wanted to throw in a schmeckle or two and say thanks. Shout out to me and my wife for our 9-year anniversary today. Keep it up. Congratulations, man. 9 years. That's freaking awesome. I love the crap out of that. And it's your anniversary today, and you're watching a GrimmGreen vlog. Thank you. I feel honored to be part of your anniversary. If you're here now on your anniversary, appreciate that. Patrick Conquest, can't believe you left a signed Star Wars. Yeah. So here's the only reason that I left that there is because I wasn't able to fly home with it. It was going to be one of those things where they were going to ship it back to me, and then we just lost contact, and I have a poster there. I've got a bunch of stuff there from when I went to Tennessee, and one of them is a big Star Wars poster, and it was just one of those things I couldn't possibly fly it home. I couldn't get that on the plane. So, unfortunately, that's why it's left there, Patrick. Don't judge me too harshly. Christopher, very gracious of you. Extricate your finger and get together with Bogan. I will. Okay, you guys stop bossing me around. I will. I just, I had the motivation. And then you don't have the motivation, then you do have the motivation, then you don't have the motivation. I'm getting it. I really want to do it. I really, really want to do this show with Bogan. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to be called the Grogan Show. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be called that. Jerry, very gracious of you. Very gracious of you, man. Thank you. Hey, Grimm, awesome live. How is the RBA for the Grimm kit? The RBA for the Grimm kit, I don't know. I haven't built it yet. I haven't used it yet. And it's only because I'm still a little bit fucking butthurt about Hellvape screwing us over. And when we first started doing the Grimm kit, I brought up the idea of an RBA base that I wanted to design that I thought it would have been really cool. I was like, I really want to launch with this RBA base in there. And Hellvape just said no. They're like, no, you can't. We won't do it. You can't have an RBA base. So I said, can we have an RBA base? Eventually, like maybe later, can an RBA base come out? No. Okay. Are you going to pay us? No. So fast forward a few months and Hellvape takes it upon themselves to release an RBA base for the Grimm kit like I had been asking for fucking months, and they just kept telling me no, and then they took it upon themselves to just release it. I have no idea what it looks like. I had no hand in designing it. I had no hand in, I haven't even seen one. I don't know what they look like. And so I've got some sand in my vagina. I still am a little bit salty at Hellvape, and that's why I have refused to try the RBA for the Grimm kit. Could be rad. It might make me love my Grimm kit even more than I already do, but I'm just fucking salty. I apologize, Jerry. That wasn't intended at you. That was just you triggering me into my saltiness, into my salt lick status. That's just what happened. Matt Sinister, don't accidentally drip the hand sanitizer. Yeah, that's a really good point that I kind of never thought about before. I think you'd notice right away. The hand sanitizer is, it's just liquid. It's just liquid. It doesn't feel thick. There's no viscosity to it like e-liquid. So I think you'd be pretty safe. Although you can kind of tell, like the label looks different. It says disinfect. It doesn't say drip me on your atomizer. So still, good call. Patrick, one more time. I have the BF logo tatted, but soon I'll have that. What? You have what logo are you getting tatted? What logo are you getting tatted, Patrick? Not the real Gerard Butler. Very gracious of you. Yo-yo Discord. I know. We're going to do a yo-yo Discord. Not the real Gerard Butler, if that is your real name, which it's not, and I know for sure that it's not. Discord. It's going to happen. Discord. I don't know how to use Discord, but I will get a Discord going, and I'll get in it, and we'll chat, and we'll talk. Not the real Gerard Butler. So now that we've finished the news, and now we finished the super chats, let's go to news. So, man, what the hell is going on in the world right now? Insanity, lunacy, I tell you, lunacy. I'm just going to be covering a few quick news items right now. My Tuesday Bro Tuesday stream that we do on Tuesdays, 3:30 p.m. now, that is the news show. That's like the news free-for-all stream. All news the whole time, just news. Nothing but news. Nothing but news and more news on top of that news. So I'm going to keep this news a little bit condensed down. And the first thing that I wanted to mention is Blue filed their PMTA. Hey, that's cool. This is reported by Vaping 360. Blue filed their PMTA. Apparently there's 30 plus PMTAs in right now at this moment. This article on Vaping 360 kind of discusses the hobbyist market. They call it the independent vape industry. Will the independent vape industry be shut out of the PMTAs? I really don't think so. I know that Secretary Azar, who he's getting replaced anyway. That was some news that I read recently, is Trump wants to replace Secretary Azar. GrimmGreen, be prepared for 80 million notifications that are really tricky to turn off. Okay, sounds fun. What? Blue filed their PMTA. They'll probably get a PMTA. As far as I know, Juul hasn't gone for a PMTA yet. Enjoy hasn't gone for a PMTA yet. Blue's going for a PMTA. And Secretary Azar did promise a streamlined PMTA pathway. I'm going to put that in the description right now. This is from vaping360.com. Whoops. This is from vaping360.com. Azar, whatever you want to say, he's probably getting replaced, but he did promise a streamlined PMTA approval process for small businesses, which has yet to materialize. Additionally, the PMTAs in general have never been like a concrete solid thing. They've never been, here's the PMTA process. Here's the PMTA what the fuck ever. It's been this weird, murky, gray area, moving of goalposts, moving of goalposts, moving of, rules and guidance. It's just been a clusterfuck. That's all it's been, is one big clusterfuck. So Blue has a PMTA. In more PMTA news, and look, I don't think that the independent market is going to be completely blackballed from being legally on the market. I don't think that's a possibility. I mean, I think it's I don't know. I don't think it's a possibility. I'm standing firm in the belief that I don't think it's a possibility. Because as Dimitri said on Twitter, we made mods out of flashlights. We made tanks out of syringes. We can DIY liquid. Prohibition is a joke. The only thing that prohibition affects is smokers. That's the catch of it. Prohibition only affects smokers. If we can keep this alive, if we can keep the independent market alive, of course we'll survive. Of course we'll be here. As long as smokers exist, we will be here. I will be here. I don't care. That's my mission. I don't do this to have 1,000 billion subscribers and have trillions of video views. I do this so that smokers don't have to smoke cigarettes anymore. That's why I'm here. Whether my videos are getting 50,000 views or whether they're getting 1,000 views, I don't care about any of that. All I care about is smokers getting the opportunity to quit like we did. And everybody's making that difficult. Our federal government's standing in the way of that. Secretary Azar, who may or may not be getting replaced, he's standing in the way of that. He's making some promises. He's just not following through on it. Nobody's following through on the streamlined PMTA pathway. And in other PMTA news, it's now official. I tried to announce this a few weeks ago on the vlog, and then everyone got mad, and I was like, it's going to happen anyway. Maryland District Court finally ruled to extend the PMTA submission deadline to September 9th, 2020. There you go. In light of the coronavirus outbreak. Sure. In light of the coronavirus outbreak. And I said this before, and I'll say it again now. Did we think that the FDA was prepared for this to begin with, even without the coronavirus outbreak happening? Was the FDA ready for these PMTAs? Was the FDA ever ready to really do a deep dive and regulate electronic cigarettes? I don't think so, and I think they're blaming this on the coronavirus outbreak. It seems weird to me that they moved the PMTA deadline, but all these other vape legislations, like what's happening in Florida, opportunistic politicians still taking this time to ban vaping, to try to ban flavors, to try to ban vaping. For some reason, the PMTA is such a big deal that they decided to move it, but all other legislation is still on the table right now. We are still climbing up shit mountain. The extension, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I can't speculate or postulate what's going to come of this. I'm still kind of operating. I can't put that link in the description. Well, that's a shitty thing. The web address is too long. It's longer than 200 characters. What a bummer. I think that the PMTAs are still just going to come and happen, and then everything after that is just going to be black market. I still think that's what's going to happen. I don't know. They've moved. I have a feeling for some reason, call it whatever, the events leading up to right now, this other extension, the September 9th, 2020, it's just another okay, we'll just go along with this too, I guess. We could get up to September 9th, 2020. I could place money on this, that we're going to get another extension, another stay of execution, another, because of X, Y, and Z, and because of the amount of PMTA applications that have been submitted, we're moving this date to some arbitrary date in 2021. Let's say July 8th, 2021. That could just as reasonably happen between now and September 9th, because that seems to be all that they've done. That's all they do, is move the goalposts and change the pathways and make the guidance just fuzzy and ambiguous and just weird. I don't know what's going to happen on September 9th, 2020. I have no idea. No idea. Patrick, I saw you in the chat. GrimmGreen, the black flag logo is what I'm going to get tatted. I love burritos, vegan, beer, TV, and weed. I still have that guy's shirt. Oh, no kidding. All right, Patrick Conquest. I appreciate you. So yeah, that's a thing. As far as what it actually means, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in the FDA. I don't know that a lot of people have a lot of faith in the FDA. If the FDA is suddenly going to get their act together and get all their ducks in a row and actually move this PMTA pathway forward and allow small businesses to partake in this, and if they could actually do that, that would be spectacular, right? I don't think they're going to spend this time doing that. I don't think they're going to spend this time streamlining the PMTA pathways for us. I don't think they're going to spend this time reaching out to small businesses and making sure that they have a streamlined PMTA pathway. This is essentially them going, oh shit, we can't do this. Move it. Move the date. Holy crap, move the date. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in May. There was one other thing I wanted to share, and this is literally, I can't show you anything. I can't play you anything. I'm just going to put a link in the description. Brent Stafford over there at regulatorwatch.com had on Linda Bauld from the UK. She was the co-author of the Public Health England 2020 Evidence Vaping Update. Her speaking, not just here to Brent Stafford, there's another one as well of her speaking here. I'll put that in the description as well. I'll post it on GrimmGreen.com. Doesn't matter. You don't have to go to GrimmGreen.com to see it. That's just what I'm putting in the description. But she went on BBC Radio 4 and talked about, guess what? Smoking, nicotine, COVID, nicotine, COVID, nicotine, COVID. We talked about, I'm going to talk about the Caliburn in just 1 second. That is the final rage section from the news, is the Caliburn. That's the Caliburn. I know that's what she said is going to be talking about nicotine, and I talked about nicotine on Tuesday, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it here, but in France, they are doing clinical trials. They are rolling out the idea of testing nicotine patches on first, not first responders, I guess, sure, but essential workers and frontline healthcare workers. Because France and China both noticed that the amount of smokers in hospital beds due to COVID was really, 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 really low. Really, 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 very, really low. China released a study in March that not many people really paid attention to, that was basically the same thing that the French did this month, where they said, hey, look, in our hospitals, we have smokers represent a fraction of what's going on here. Sure, if you contract it and you're a smoker, it's an upper respiratory disease, so the damage from smoking could essentially make it worse. But the idea that nicotine could be preventing you from contracting COVID, and not just preventing you from contracting COVID-19, but actually sort of suppressing that, what do they call it? The cytokine storm. Trying to read all about this. Cytokine storm. the cytokine storm that happens in your body, which is your body's reaction to the virus, inflammation and things like this. And when you have a cytokine storm in your body, you get extra inflammation that could lead to hospitalization and or death. This is one of the things that they think that nicotine will prevent. Now, they're testing patches. Patches in France, they're testing patches. I am dying to see the results from this. Dying to see the results from this because I kind of have my own ideas and theories and thoughts, and I'm thinking nicotine patches might not do what they want it to do. And I hope that if and when the nicotine patches don't pan out, I don't want the French government to come up and go, look, we thought that nicotine could help with COVID-19. We tried nicotine patches. It didn't work. So dead end. Turns out nicotine doesn't help. They need to press this issue because inhalation, I think, is going to be much, much more effective than just, atopic nicotine patch on your skin. I think the nicotine needs to be in your mouth. I think the nicotine needs to be in your lungs. And I see no reason. I mean, this is one of those things, and I said this on Tuesday. I'm going to say it again now, and that's where I'm going to leave this nicotine subject for right now before we talk about the Caliburn. This argument of nicotine possibly helping with people contracting COVID or keeping this cytokine storm down in your body, it is going to challenge everybody that says they believe in science. It's going to challenge every public health official and every politician that has ever said, we follow science, we believe in science, we legislate based on science. This is really, really going to challenge them, and we need to hold them accountable. We need to hold the people accountable who say they believe in science and who say they will follow the science, that if the science leads to, holy shit, nicotine actually does prevent COVID contraction and actually does keep that cytokine storm down inside your body, all of these people are going to have to follow the science. They will have to follow the science, and it's going to be wildly entertaining, I think, watching people who say they follow science, whether they're actually going to follow the science or not. But like I said, I'm sure that's what she said's going to, that's what she said? No. That's what she said is definitely going to be talking about this tonight. So I'm going to leave that, we're going to leave that to them. So, we were going to rag on the CDC a little bit. Damn it. We are running out of time. I have 15 minutes left. Son of a bitch. We're going to do news, we're going to do getting to know GrimmGreen, and then we're going to wrap this vlog here up. I was going to rag on the CDC a little bit. I still am, just a little bit. Give me 1 minute to rag on the CDC. Fucking CDC. What is wrong with the CDC? When you think about the CDC, and I'm posting this link in the chat right now. This is from the WJLA, a local news affiliate, ABC7. But they are talking about this organization. There's this organization out there called Government Accountability Institute. It's run by Peter Schweitzer, and it's unbelievable the blood that they're going after with the CDC. Like, the headline on this is, CDC has largely abandoned its original mission. And when you think about it, you kind of go, all right, yeah, that makes sense. The CDC stands for the Centers for Disease Control. What part of this disease is being controlled in the United States right now? What? The fact that the United States now has the highest number of COVID cases, surpassing 1.7 million confirmed cases right now? Is that what the CDC considers disease control? Is that what the CDC considers disease control? Are they controlling this disease? We don't even need this article. All we need to do is dissect the name of the institution, the center. They have one job to do. You know what their job to do is? That's right. Control fucking diseases. They are the center for it. Of all the disease control going on, this is the center for disease control. 1.7 million confirmed COVID cases. Is the Centers for Disease Control living up to their name? Are they? Or are they straying from that? Are they getting involved with other responsibilities like motorcycle safety? Are they spending millions of dollars on playground safety? The CDC is not underfunded, no matter what anybody tells you. There's news articles floating around out there, fucking fake news articles floating around out there saying, oh, Trump defunded the CDC. That's why this is so messed up. That's why they couldn't control COVID. No, Trump tried. Trump tried to defund CDC. Didn't happen. CDC ended up actually getting a cash flow influx. They are more funded now than they ever have been in the history of the United States government. Is the CDC controlling this disease? Or have they dropped the ball desperately because they were focusing on so much other shit, like making sure your kids are fascinated by vaping? I feel like that's what they've spent their time doing. Okay. That was a little bit too long on the CDC there. So, okay. The last thing I want to mention, I'm going to put a link to this down in the description. FDA sent out a bunch of letters on the 27th of this month. FDA, and the big headline on this, it's infuriating. We're getting a little bit ragey here. FDA warns manufacturers and retailers to remove certain e-cigarette products targeted to youth from the market. That's their description. These products that are being pulled from the market by us, we're ripping these products off of the market, and the reason is because they are targeted at youth. Targeted at youth. In spite of what the youth have told the CDC, in the National Youth Tobacco Survey, where the CDC directly asks youth questions, they didn't say, oh, it was that Juul ad with the girl in the yellow shirt. It was the Game Boy looking mod. Those are not for kids. Youths aren't going to use these contraptions that Scott Gottlieb calls them. I'm sorry, but we can get as mad as we want about Dripmore and their Candy King hogwash and how we're all, oh, those are definitely appealing to kids. When you ask the kids, they don't care. They don't care if SpongeBob is on a liquid bottle. This isn't what youths are fascinated by. They're fascinated by 50 fucking milligram nicotine, period. Fucking period. That's it. So the FDA is focused on manufacturers and retailers that make ENDS products that are targeted to youth and increase their appeal. Vapor products' appeal is for adults. We try to increase the appeal to adults. The public, and see, this is what makes me more ragey than anything that's ever been ragey. This is what makes me ragey. The FDA doesn't just, and I'm going to make a comparison here to the United Kingdom, and I'm comparing two agencies that don't really have anything to do with each other. In the United States, whatever, we have the FDA. The FDA doesn't just give you information and say, here's the information that you need to make a decision. No, they don't do that. They tell you how to feel. The public should be really outraged by these products. This isn't an FDA press release. The public should be outraged by these products. The FDA is especially disturbed by some of these new products being marketed to children by promoting the ease in which they can be used to conceal product use, which appeals to kids because it allows them to conceal tobacco products from their parents, teachers, law enforcement, and other adults. Apparently, kids don't need to hide vapor products from law enforcement because they'll never fucking be punished for vaping, even though it's absolutely fucking illegal for them to vape. They'll never be punished. Oh, no, of course not. Little kids. Oh, little kids, they could never do anything wrong. They could never make a bad decision or do something bad, like breaking the law and having no repercussions. This is the lesson? This is the lesson that we're reinforcing to our youth of America? It's okay. Do bad shit. Break the law. No punishment. No punishment. We're going to punish the The other people that use that product. That's who we're going to punish because they targeted you. It's not your fault. They targeted you. Fucking stupid parents and their stupid fucking kids keeping smokers from quitting smoking. That's what's going on in the United States right now. So some of these companies that are getting the ban hammer dropped on them, Vapeware Gear LLC, we've seen this before. Hoodies, right? With little straws. And the FDA is so wrong about this and so off base and so completely out of touch and so completely ununderstanding of the product that they're trying to rip from the shelves. There are no 8th graders buying $90 Vapeware Gear hoodies in order to conceal their stolen jewels and vape them in class. Sorry. Fuck you, FDA. That's just not happening. There's no way that's happening. It's just not happening. The Vapeware Gear LLC, you know, the hoodies that you can vape through, those are designed for cannabis products. Yeah, cannabis products. And if the FDA had done any sort of deep dive on this or even looked into it a little, they would have realized that. They would have seen that. Unfortunately, who else is on this? 8sig. I've ordered from 8sig. 8sig's on this. Vape Royalty. Well. This is the part that upsets me completely the most. They're ripping the Caliburn from the market. They're demanding that the Caliburn, the Well, the Amulet, all Well products pulled from the market. They're not pre-filled with the exception of some urine pods, but the Caliburn has never been pre-filled. Never been pre-filled. You put your own liquid in there and you can put really low nicotine in there. This isn't a closed 50 milligram pod. There's no reason for them to go after the Caliburn. It is an unfilled pod. The Caliburn has helped so many smokers switch from cigarettes to vaping. It infuriates me that they're trying to pull it from the market under the idea that it is targeted at youth. That's the reason they gave. FDA warns manufacturers and retailers to remove certain e-cigarette products targeted at youth. Do me a favor and Google image search Well Caliburn and tell me if any of those pictures are exclusively targeted to kids. What, because the battery's red? That's why? Battery's red. Targeted at kids, that battery's blue. Only kids like blue things. It's rage. It's rage sweat. It just gets to a certain point where I can't even yell anymore. I just go, fuck. Cool. Well, I apologize to all of the smokers that were hoping to switch over to the far less harmful vapor products, but the FDA wants to take all of the really successful products and all of the ones that really work and all of the ones that are really satisfying to smokers off the market for your own good because they were targeting kids and now kids are getting high off of what the fuck ever. It doesn't even matter. No flavoring. Doesn't matter. You could release 50 milligram unflavored Juul pods. Kids would still vape them to get high. So that's news and advocacy, you guys. Always puts me in a great mood, especially this day and age. So support Well in any way you possibly can. The reason that they're going after Well and not after Snow Wolf or Snow Plus or any of the other multitude of pod systems out on the market is because Well opened up an office in California. They have a US-based office. That's why they're getting run through the ringer. Don't let the government boss you around. Fuck the state. Fuck the state, vote your hopes. Okay, so we're going to move on from news and advocacy. I did have some more. I wanted to talk about this uptick in smoking. A lot of moms are smoking cigarettes now. There's been a huge uptick in smoking. No evidence that vaping makes COVID-19 worse. That's right. The cytokine storm. We're doing pretty good. That's all the news and advocacy I have right now. Yeah, that's all the news and advocacy I can possibly muster right now. I don't need any rage sweat happening. I've got a little bit of beer. I've got my Country Bears Disneyland jug. Stay hydrated. Ya hydro homies. It could be. It could be, Dub. Dub said, could it be the blowback for that dumb watch vape? Here's the thing. It could be. It could be. It could be, but I'm going to do some speculating here. I highly doubt that any youths are using the UL Amulet watch vape. I can't imagine. I think they're going after that because they think that kids are going to like that, when in reality, the kids are like, no, we told you, we just want the jewel. That's all we want. It doesn't even have to be flavored. It doesn't have to be mint. It can be tobacco. We will still vape it. That's National Youth Tobacco Survey. I mean, it's right there. Clear as day. Black and white. Crystal clear. You stole fizzy lifting drink. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sanitized. So you get nothing. Good day. Anyway, that's the end of news and advocacy. So that's the news and advocacy. I'll have links for everything I talked about and a few more in the description of this here video. Some interesting news articles in there I'm going to have down below. I'm just trying to not rage sweat, and I'm trying to just, get as much news out there as I possibly can. It's just something I've always wanted to do. I want to get you guys news. You might have seen some of this. You might have not. Just read it and share it. And I want to keep us all as informed, I guess, as we possibly can be. As informed as we possibly can be. So there we go. Let's wrap up some news and advocacy. Let's end this vlog. You know what? We're not ending the vlog. We're going late tonight, mother trucker. In fact, I'm going to turn up the... how's my video look? Is it too dark? No, we're good. We're going to do 2 more segments tonight, my friends. We're going to do some super chats. We're going to do a retro vaping finally. And we're going to do getting to know GrimmGreen. We're going long. We're going long. Yeah, youths aren't using the Vape Watch. No one is. No one's using the Vape Watch. It's insane. And again, it's one of those things where you see the liquid bottle. You know, we used to get really mad. It's like, oh, this liquid bottle is like peachy rings, or it's got like a cartoon character on it. We were really upset about that because we're like, look, this could appeal to kids. Turns out that youths didn't give a shit about vaping before the Juul because 50 milligram nicotine simply didn't exist. You can't get high from vaping 18 milligram. You can't get high from vaping 6 milligram. You can't get high from vaping 13 milligram. You know how you get high? The kids are getting high. 50 milligram Juuls. That's all they care about. And then, oh, you got high. Now you're addicted. Sorry, you're a stupid kid that doesn't know what nicotine is. Sorry, your parents are idiots. Sorry that I'm getting so ragey and mad right now. I'm not trying to be a dick, and I'm not trying to be condescending. You can only take so much. When you've been in the vape industry for 10 years, relentlessly being attacked, relentlessly having people tell you, well, that's appealing to kids. And you go, what? They're not using this. No youth has a $400 Axis Vapes M17. You telling me you want to ban this? This is a tobacco product and you want to ban it because you think it might appeal to kids. $500 stabilized wood mod. There's intricacies to this. There's nuances to this that I'm just going to start raging again. So let's chill. Let's just calm down a little bit. Let's do some retro vaping. I'm excited. Let's do it. Boom. And see, this isn't even really much of a retro vaping. This is not much of a damn retro vaping, but it's been sitting on my desk to become a retro vaping for weeks now. Weeks and weeks. And it's simply, oh wow, I really built this really poorly. We're going to vape the dog RTA. The dog RTA came out in 2018. 2017. Appreciate that new wave, Dave. Stay hydrated, Hydro homies. The dog RTA, I believe, came out in 2018. And this came out at a really weird time for me. I got it. I built it. I spent like one day vaping it, and then I took it apart and put it away and just never vaped it again. I was like, nope, can't. I got too much stuff. Can't do a review for the dog. Just not going to happen. I vaped it for like a day, and that's it. Never got past that. So we're breaking out the dog again. I want to vape this RTA. Like I've said a million times, I'm on a little bit of an RTA kick recently. Might be because I have my own RTA coming out, but I've just been enjoying RTAs and fiddling around with RTAs. And I got this dog RTA here that I'm pretty excited about. You know, I have to quickly wick it. But if everything goes to plan, we might throw some fairy wings in here. We might throw some freaking fairy wings in here. We're going long. I can't believe I'm starting. I am starting a retro vaping at 6:30. People who are showing up here for the replay, they're going to see that like 2+ hours, and they're just going to go, fuck, why am I sitting through all this? Why am I sitting through all this? I don't care about GrimmGreen vaping a freaking 3-year-old atomizer, dog RTA. Well, you know what? That's fine. You don't have to. You can skip this segment. I don't expect everybody to watch every segment. Steezel Weasel, favorite stacked mech? I don't have a favorite stacked mech. I had, let's see, have I ever really had a stacked mech? The best stacked mech I guess I ever had, the one I really, really liked was from Purge. I had a Purge stacked tube mech. I had the, oh, fuck me. Well, I'm an idiot. That's what happens when you're an idiot. I put the wicks in there, and I went into autopilot mode, and I just trimmed them like I was sticking them in an RDA. I'm just like, just trim them right at the deck. No, of course not. It's an RTA, numbnuts. Yeah, that's the only stacked tube I've ever had. I had another one from Vapor USA. Vaporway USA. I liked it. The only problem I had with that stacked tube mech is it had a proprietary threading on the top. So you could only use their atomizer if you wanted to use it in stacked mode. And I was like, I'm not into that. I just want to use my own atomizer on my own mod. I don't want to be stuck, with your atomizer. As good as it is, give me some versatility, Give me some versatility. Just doing a quick wick job here on this dog RTA. Is there a show of hands in the chat? The dog RTA? Anybody hip to this? Is this anybody's like daily banger? Because I got to tell you, man, the dog RTA came out and I saw some reviews and then that was it. Dog RTA just kind of dropped off the face of the planet. I never hear any people like, the dog is my daily banger. The dog is my daily driver. The dog is what I vape, I didn't hear a lot of that. It seems like the dog just kind of came out, was a thing, probably sold a few thousand, and then it was just gone. It was gone. New Wave Dave, you're into the dog? You're into the dog, New Wave Dave? Sick. Well, I'm going to tuck these. Let's see. I'm going to need to thin these out, I bet. Russian hacker. Oh, shit. I see what's going on here. Wow, he did this weird. All right. I do need to trim them down just a little. And they each have their own individual catch cup, which is rare. On an RTA, you usually kind of bundle the wicks together, but this has each their own individual cup. I don't know how I feel about this. It feels weird because In a normal RTA, when you put both sides of the wick on the same side, then you know that both sides of your wick are going to be in the liquid and that both sides of your other wick are going to be in the liquid as well. With this, relying on individual fibers of cotton, I don't know. Could just be interesting. Might work perfect. Might ruin my day. You never know. All right. Well, it's wicked. That was super easy. Let's throw Fairy Wing. No, Fairy Wing's a 6. Damn it. Damn it, man. Should I use some of this e-liquid, you guys? Uh-oh. Should I put it in the... I'm just kidding. I don't know why I did that. I don't know, man. Sorry, dead air. Dead air. I don't have anything good. That's the problem. Pony on acid. What the hell? You know what? It's been a minute. Let's throw some pony on acid in this dog RTA. Gotta go full Russian hacker mode here. Gonna juice this up. Saturate these coils. You know, you don't want any dry spots. And these coils are just ugly as hell. I'm shocked that they glow so evenly. I wasn't all about rebuilding this. Yeah, look at that. All right. All right, dog RTA. There's the threads. Dog. That dog RTA right there. We're just going to give this a quick little fill. Big juice fill right there. Holy crap. That is big and heavy. We're going to fill this up with pony on acid. 2 big kidney-shaped juice fill holes on the side there. Fairly easy to wick, fairly easy to build. It's just a simple postless deck design. It's kind of got that cradle of airflow in there, a little cradle of airflow. So I'm interested to see how this feels. Nice open ass airflow, dang. Got a little bit of volume there on that airflow. Got a little bit of volume happening right there. All right, well, this is a 0.16, so I'm going to try to crank this pug up to its maximum wattage ability. Let's try it. 0.16, 80 watts, dog RTA, pony on acid. Rad. I hate this airflow. I think that's why I put this dog RTA down in the first place. The airflow is kind of dildos. Open all the way up. It's just there's a note, there's a tone. You hear it? It's like a really high pitched apart from the airflow, damn, this dog RTA, it's performing real nice. I like the way that the airflow feels. There's a little bit of resistance to it. I don't like the way that the airflow sounds at all. Flavor's doing pretty nice on here. Pony on acid tastes exactly as I remember it. Tastes delicious. Dang. I can't figure out how I like the airflow. Full open is a bit too open, and 2 holes... Let's knock this down to 2 holes on this dog RTA. Evan, that's fucking hilarious. Sounds like 2014. It does sound like 2014. Black Rose. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. The dog RTA on top of the pug mod. Dog, pug, dog, pug. I see what you did there. Airflow is just a little loud. That's the only gripe I can find right now. The airflow is just a little loud. It's nice and smooth. It feels nice and even. I feel like the wicks are getting their individual juice, wicking up to them. I feel like it's not in any danger of going dry or anything like that. In fact, I might turn the wattage down about 10 watts on this. Dang. Dang. All right, dog. Well, shit. I'm sorry, dog. I should have spent more time with you. I should have given you a full review. You're actually kind of a cranking little RTA right here. If I turn the airflow down a little bit, it becomes much more enjoyable. I still don't like that sound. The airflow just sounds bad. Bad. Oh, too hot. Holy crap. The pug is giving me a too hot warning. Too hot. All right. I guess that brings us to the end of the pug experience. Let's throw this on a minikin maybe. Because I want to keep vaping this dog. I like that I have this RDA, and I like... This is going to sound really dumb. This is going to sound super, super dumb, but I sometimes like putting old things aside and then revisiting them. And I'm glad I did that with this dog. As accidental as it was, I kind of like being surprised. I'm kind of like, whoa, dang. The dog, you guys. Did you guys know about the dog? Did you guys know about this RTA this whole time? It's fairly rocking. Like, I would put this honestly up against a lot of RTAs that are out right now. I would put this up against that Reload. I would put this up against my RTA. I would definitely put this up against the Blotto. This is a contender. I had no idea. Dog. Flavor. Real nice. Pony on Acid is tasting real. Maybe it's just been a minute since I've had it, but it is tasting really nice right now. Shit. All right. Well, there you go. Spend a little bit of time with the dog, RTA. Like I said, circa, what was this? 2017, 2018 maybe? Holds up. This is a tank, an RTA that is really holding up. I'm apologizing to the dog right now because I just left the dog. Just left the dog on the side of the road. Didn't even care. And now it's back. And I'm really enjoying it. Damn, dog. Damn. That last toot, I don't want to admit it. It kind of went a little bit dry. Bogan told you about it? Okay. Well, good for Bogan. Good on Bogan for keeping you guys updated. You know what? Look, I'm willing to admit that I should have done a review for that. There's a lot of things I should have done reviews for, but I got so completely overwhelmed that I just kind of shut down at some point. And I've been doing reviews again, and I just want you guys to know that I've been in a real weird place. I'm doing reviews again, and I really, really like it. I'm having a lot of fun. I put up the tripod review today. A few days ago, I had the, other old RTA, the Axial Pro. Really loved shooting that video. And I've just been getting into it again, I've been remembering, like, you like this, You like this. You like doing these videos. You like building. You like vaping. You like editing. You like helping people. You like getting smokers their vape. You like helping vapors get a better vape. This is what you do, GrimmGreen. And so I'm doing it again. And it's just a nice breath of fresh air. And I'm really excited about the reviews I've been doing. So just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Let's wrap this up. We've gone way too long. We're going to end. No, I'm not going to turn off the audio. We're going to end this here vlog with this.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, no, really this. We're going to end this here vlog with a little getting to know GrimmGreen. We're not going to have time to do any favorite comments of the week, unfortunately. The favorite comments of the week might just have to be a thing that's reserved for some pre-shot vlogs. Don't think I'm not going to do a pre-shot vlog again. I plan on mixing it up and keeping this interesting and as long as I possibly can. I might do some pre-shot vlogs next month. We might do some live vlogs next month. I really liked being in the chat. You know, we talked about this. So favorite comments of the week might have to be reserved for the pre-shot vlogs only. But right now, we're going to talk about a record that I love. So this band, did you see it? Okay, I'll keep it secret for that. A little bit of time. So this is a band that I love. It's not a metal band. I would consider them really purely like a rock and roll band. The band is called Witchcraft. And if you're not hip to Witchcraft, you need to get hip to Witchcraft. So this band stems from my musical awakening that I had many, many years ago. Many years ago. It all stems from Mark Moots. This is part of that sort of musical awakening that I was going through, where you start getting into like just weird, obscure, these desert rock bands, these stoner rock bands that you just never heard of before, and they're just weird and you love them. And there was a few record labels around. They're still around, but they were definitely around during that time when I was really like steeping myself in this shit. Small Stone Records and Rise Above Records were two record labels that like everything they released was just the dopest shit ever. There wasn't a release from Small Stone that I didn't love. Like, I mean, Sasquatch and Drunk Horse and amazing bands. So Small Stone was one of those websites that I was checking constantly. Rise Above Records, another, there's a band Cathedral, which we're going to talk about Cathedral at some point very, very soon. Cathedral rules your ass. Cathedral, the singer of Cathedral, Lee Dorian, he started Rise Above Records, so it's kind of that gothic stoner metal kind of stuff. Witchcraft drops their debut album on Rise Above Records, and it blew my mind apart. I listened to it, and it's playing, and I'm asking, what year was this album recorded? What was this album recorded in 1972? Because it sounds like this album was recorded in 1972. It has this like really retro, throwbacky, vintage sound to it. Just really boss vintage sound to it. And I just worshipped Witchcraft. This first Witchcraft album, I worshipped it. Turns out that, yeah, they recorded this on a bunch of vintage gear. A bunch of fucking gear from the 70s. They recorded their first album, and it sounds like it. They released a second album. Loved it. The second album is where they really like took off. They started touring with a lot of other, sort of bigger acts. And they, Witchcraft was kind of this up and coming thing. And then fast forward about 2 years, maybe about a year after the Firewood album, and they released The Goddamn Alchemist. And this is prime Witchcraft. This is prime Witchcraft. The early Witchcraft stuff is baller. It's legit. The first two Witchcraft albums, highly, highly recommend them. The Alchemist has my favorite Witchcraft song ever on it. And I really wish I could just play it for you right now because I can't describe it well enough. But it sounds like, picture like a singy rock band that went back in time and recorded their album in the 70s. And it sounds like a Led Zeppelin album. Like it sounds like something from the fucking 70s, but it's like modern rock. And they have this sort of like, their name's Witchcraft. So they have like this, witchcraft sort of mystical, evil, satanic sort of witchcrafty kind of vibe, and really 70s and bell bottoms and mystical crystals and things like this. And I just ate it up with a goddamn spoon. I could not get enough of Witchcraft. The singer, he might not agree with everybody. Singers and rock bands, it's one of those things like, I like the band, I just hate the singer. That happens a lot. This is going to be one of those bands where I feel like people are going to go, I really like the band, I just don't like the singer. He's got an interesting, unique voice. A really very interesting, unique voice. But Witchcraft is one of those bands that shaped like my future musical tastes. I had never heard anything like it before. I have not heard anything like it since. This retro rock band that went back and recorded all of their, their first album on all these vintage instruments. It's incredible. So, here, you want to look at the band? They're not much to look at. I couldn't tell you their names, but that's what they look like. Just a bunch of old dudes playing rock and roll. So, the two songs that we're going to be putting on the Spotify playlist, the GTKGG GTKGG The Jams playlist on Spotify, which will be linked down below. Two songs we're putting on it are track number 2, If Crimson Was Your Color. Banger. It's the banger of this entire album. Banger of this entire album. The second song, it's a little bit more chill. It's a little bit more metal. It's a little bit, not more metal, sorry. It's a little bit more chill. It's a little bit more mellow. It's got this rad guitar part at the very beginning. It's just one of my favorite guitar parts of all time. Hey Doctor. If Crimson Was Your Color and Hey Doctor are going on the Spotify playlist, check out the playlist. It's a collection of rad music. I would encourage anybody that's into like really unique artistic music, really throwbacky 70s rock and Satan and mysticism and witchcraft and just fun rock and roll stuff. Witchcraft. Every Witchcraft album. And they're still a band. They just released something new, some new single, something like that. Haven't heard it yet. But I love them. I love Witchcraft. And best of all, look at this. What? Come on, yellow. Sorry, that was too loud. Yellow vinyl. So boom, Witchcraft. There you go. It's The Alchemist. 2 of those songs will be on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. Hell yeah, Witchcraft. I'm really interested to see if you guys wouldn't mind. Give me some feedback. Email me and give me some feedback on that Spotify playlist. If you listen to it, if you don't listen to it, what you think of some of the bands. I would really be interested to see, like, because I got no feedback. I just, like, what did you guys think of Warren Zevon? You rock the Warren Zevon at all? You're going to rock the Witchcraft at all? What'd you think of those Clutch tracks? Like, I'd be interested to know. I'd just be interested to know because I love it all so much that I love hearing what other people think of things that you love, And even if you hate it, I still... I like that. I like that you've decided that you hate it. I don't know. It's just whatever. I'm a gates open, come on in kind of guy. So gates open, come on in. Gates open, come on in. All right, you guys, we have crushed this vlog. This has been fun as shit. This has been one of the most fun vlogs in recent memories. And thank you guys all for coming out so much. Let me just... Let me take one quick look around this room here. You guys get this nice camera angle where it looks like, look at GrimmGreen's office. Isn't it so well organized and nice? Under the camera right here is just fucking pandemonium. Not the e-liquid, actual pandemonium. So I'm going to do some cleaning. It looks like I got to everything that I wanted to get to. I think I did. I think we nailed it. Damn, I think we nailed it, you guys. Appreciate you. Guy singer. Is that what you were asking, Evan? A boy and a girl. It's great. Oh, no. Okay, that's something completely different. I'm sorry. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Delirium. I don't know that I can put it on Google Play Music. I don't know that I can do that. I'll look into it. We're just going to run out the clock here with the rest of the super chats, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. We're just going to do the rest of these super chats, and I'm going to let That's What She Said take over. They're going to come on about 10 minutes. They're Ruby Root, you got no reason to be here right now. You need to set up your stream. I know. My wife's telling me to wrap it up. Let's get to the rest of these super chats real quick. Daniel Smith, very gracious of you. The Grimbogan effed up vape show. No plans necessary. Done. The Grimbogan fucked up vape show. Can we drop the full F-bomb? We can't get monetized on YouTube, but can we drop the full F-bomb? I would much rather do that. Chasing Clouds and Flavor Reviews, very gracious of you. Do you think the PMTA approved items will be costly? No, I don't think they're going to be any more costly than they are right now. I don't. Quantity. Quantity is what you're selling with vape. Liquid quantity. You want to move volume of it. You want to move, you want to move 10,000 $10 bottles than 1,000 $30 bottles, right? So I don't think we're going to get price gouged. We might, but I don't think the independent vape industry is going to be doing any price gouging. Dick Roller, very gracious of you. I'm a cool kid now. What? And I have a beer to send you. Is Patreon the best place to reach you for your P.O. box? Fuck it, absolutely. Absolutely, Dick Roller. Hell, welcome. Yo-yo to you. Let me be the first to say yo-yo. And yeah, message me on Patreon. That's a perk. That's a perk of being a patron, is you can just DM me on Patreon. I'll always reply. Always reply. And if I don't, I'll at least send you like a smiley face or an emoji of some sort. Always reply. Josh, very gracious of you. Today is my birthday. Could I get a happy birthday? Josh, happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday to Josh. Happy birthday, little Joshua. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, Josh. Justin, very gracious of you. Got a little 30 millimeter surprise coming your way. What? Justin, you don't have to get me a 30 millimeter anything. Although I appreciate a good surprise. Appreciate that, Justin. Light bearer. Knock, knock. Who's there? Banana. Banana sticker. Oh, I get it. I'm just kidding. I don't get it. We're going to have banana sticker soon. In fact, let me just end this stream. Man, we did run long. Holy crap. We ran long for real. We ran really long. I am going to be opening up a new store on the interwebs, and I'm really very, very excited about it. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. I'm opening a new store on the internet. I want to do apparel, and I don't want it to be just some bullshit Teespring, whatever Patreon merch that they'll make and ship for you, or Teespring shit that they'll make and ship for you, or like YouTube, whatever that is, where the t-shirts pop up and they'll just make it and ship it for you. I'm doing an old school t-shirts and apparel. This is going to be high quality, dope shit. It's going to be personally designed and shipped by me. I'm not no Teespring garbage t-shirts. This is going to be high quality, dope flossin' apparel. So get excited. I'm excited. That's what she said is starting in 5 minutes. So here's what I'm going to say. Thank you guys seriously so much for watching. I love all of you like crazy. Be excellent to each other. And remember, no matter what any crooked politician tells you, absolutely defend your rights. Let's keep on vaping, guys. Peace out.